The Busy Bean was now open. I took several deep breaths and started chanting, "I can do this, I can do this, I can do this." I didn't really know what I was expecting, maybe a horde of people running into the building, but I realized that was silly. And when no one walked in after the first few minutes, I relaxed. Waiting to keep my hands busy, I started straightening everything on the counters. It wasn't like it needed it, but at least I felt useful. Except when I turned around, my elbow knocked over a bunch of cups. "Oh no," I said, and scrambled to pick them up. A couple had buried themselves under the cabinets, and I had to almost lie on the floor to reach them. "Excuse me," a gruff voice said. I bolted upright, hitting my head on the counter. I heard the man sigh. Crap, I was already messing up on my first day. I rubbed the top of my head as I stood and faced the customer. "I'm sorry, sir. I didn't hear you come in." The man took a step back, a look of shock crossing his face so quickly that I almost missed it before his expression turned to a scowl. My stomach did a flip-flop, and my heart pounded in my chest. And not because he was mad at me, which he seemed to be, but because he was devastatingly handsome. Tall, at least 6 feet, with dark hair, sharp cheekbones, a strong jawline that was covered with the perfect amount of facial hair, and green eyes. "Did you know that only 2% of the population has green eyes?" I blurted out. His eyebrows rose. Great. Now he thought I was weird. "Sorry. Most people don't realize how rare it is, so when I see another green-eyed person, I tend to point it out." He stared at me, clearly unimpressed. "What can I get you?" "Just a coffee. Black." "Are you sure? We have a lot of options." I wanted to try my hand at making a latte. Anyone could pour a cup of coffee. "Coffee," he repeated. "What size?" He took a deep breath and clenched his jaw. "Large." "One large coffee coming right up," I said with a smile. The man blinked at me. Okay, he clearly wasn't the friendly type. I hurried and got his order ready, not bothering to try and make small talk anymore. "Here you—" He dropped money on the counter, picked up his cup, and walked out the door. "Thanks for coming in," I said to the empty room. "Who are you talking to?" Zara asked as she came back in. "That guy," I said, pointing out the window. "He's not very friendly. Is he always like that?" Zara laughed. "What's so funny?" "That is the crankiest person I have ever met. He's like a grouchy old man, except he's not old.